Hey everybody, welcome and/or welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine and this is Leah Sees Movies, and we are back with the next episode of Young Justice. I was too lazy to put my contacts in, so please enjoy the glasses glare for the remainder of this episode. Sorry. Last week we found out that Calder had gone dark side and was working with his father, Black Manta, and also Tula's dead and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm really excited to see where that goes, but based off the thumbnail, I think it's going to be more of a Superboy focused episode, and surprisingly, I'm not mad about that. Like, I mean, I kind of want to continue the Calder storyline. There's a lot going on there, but so far this season, I don't hate him. You guys won. So I'm kind of interested to see where we go with him, and whether or not we're going to explore a bit more of the past 5 years, or if it's kind of going to be going off from where we already are. So because I truly don't know what's going to happen next, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get started. February 13th. Is there going to be a Valentine's Day plot, pre-plot? Red Arrow? It looks red. I'm guessing Red Arrow, or Red Arrow's clone.
I was watching through the window. That was
It's not, it's gonna be Artemis, isn't it? No, okay. I was so prepared for a switch up, I was like, it's gonna be a complete switch.
I mean, anything I've got in the store is yours, dude. Anything.
He's just taking the money.
Not necessary.
Aw.
Your thanks are all the reward I need.
He did take some of it, okay.
I found him.
I mean, he could have just taken all the money and that would have been very funny. So, I mean, it's a finder's fee, really. It's you could have lost $1,000 and now you lost $900. I think that's, it's like a perfectly reasonable surcharge for heroic services rendered.
Activating satellites.
This is the Zeta Beam shield. The Justice League really does throw a lot of stuff in space. Like, does all of the planet get to consent to that? When the Justice League is like, yeah, we're gonna throw some satellites up into space orbiting your country. Don't worry about it.
With the Zeta shield in place, no alien can teleport to our planet from off-world.
Shield's great, but it won't stop a spaceship or a boom tube.
What's a boom tube?
Boom tube. An alternate means of instant transport between distant locations.
Okay, so we're actually getting to see it.
Compatible with what? I swear I don't understand half the things you say.
Feelings mutual.
Okay, he's clearly talking to someone. Like, I don't know why they're all looking confused. Because he knows things he shouldn't know.
Tag, you're it. Hey. Oh, what are you taking the night off? Personal business.
I'm abducting this child because he's weird and I'm mad. Oh. I hope he's drunk.
Hey, Roy.
Not Roy. Wally! Or one of them's Wally. I don't know. I see two redheads. They're too generic.
Nothing to explain, nothing to justify.
Nothing.
Finders keepers.
I mean, that store owner won't miss it. He offered me a reward anyway.
I mean, you at least, if someone offers it to you, you could be like, you're welcome.
Dude, are you even listening to yourself?
Okay, that one's Wally.
Look, I need it. I need it to find Speedy. The real Roy Harper, and the rest of you have all given up.
Okay, that one is blue eyes, that one is green eyes, and not Wally's taller. I forgot his real name for a second. Leave me alone.
Ask. Right already, I'll ask. Any piece of this mission you feel like letting me in on? Lagan and McGann were whatever. But I'm here, Issy, and I want to help.
I love that they're like, if they're not human, they're gonna have like mostly normal and or English sounding names, and then we're just gonna add a comma.
The criminal organization Intergang has a history of trafficking in alien tech. And it looks like they're headed for the Hall of Justice.
I know you feel lost, but that doesn't mean you're alone.
They're having an intervention. And of course, there's a mosquito in my room, because they can tell when I'm recording.
That was me holding back. Way back. Roy, you used to treat your body as a temple.
I don't know if it's intentional, but he looks skinnier. Okay, I actually do kind of look different now that I'm like really looking at them.
Cannot scan contents. Not compatible.
Not compatible?
Not compatible again?
What does that
mean? What does that even mean?
Okay.
Blue, what do you mean? Who are you talking to?
Seriously.
It's the Scarab. The thing stuck to my spine. It's an artificial intelligence created by Ted Cord. You know, previous Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I knew him.
Then why are you all so weirded out by him if you knew the previous Blue Beetle?
Figures the Scarab was Cord's ultimate invention, but the light killed him before he had a chance to use it. The Scarab advises me.
Also, why did I think Blue Beetle was alien? Is it not? I mean, I guess he just said it wasn't, but...
It's apocalyptic.
Meaning
bad news. Let's go.
I mean, is it really... I mean, I guess for the public, blowing up the Hall of Justice is aggressive, but like...
Not compatible. Not compatible.
We're waking some people up, maybe? Yeah. That does seem like the risk of keeping trophies. Oh, are they molding together? So some kind of elemental Voltron situation.
You're half right. Game is over.
I like that she looks like evil Kim Possible. Like, does anyone else see that? Where is it roaring from? It doesn't have a mouth.
Attack.
I do think it's funny that they all just go on missions when they're upset. But especially when it's like a legit thing. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go on patrol and, you know, whatever happens, happens. They're like, I have some serious, legitimate concerns based on research and studying that I've been doing. And then they're just like, I'm not gonna tell anyone though. I'm gonna bring one teenager and then just figure out what goes, you know, figure out how it goes from there. Also, I was talking, but Hamster Ball is a winner.
You know, I'm bilingual, and I still have no idea what you just said.
Appalachian Golem. Do you not know what a golem is? That was actually pretty simple. Even if you don't get Appalachian, I was gonna be like, alien golem. That apparently can deflect attacks. Also, if the Scarab knows what it is, would it not be like, maybe, don't blast it with stuff? Is there not a Rolodex of what it can do?
Can we kill him?
Yeah, trying to kill a Kryptonian could be time-consuming. The League will be here any second.
They won't. They never tell anyone what they're doing. They might go, hey, we've gotten reports of a giant monster. It's right next. That's creepy. I love that. It's weird. I kind of want it as a stuffed animal. Like weird rocky tree wings. With like lava? I don't even know what that was. That was wild.
You and me, training, fighting crime, just hanging out, shooting the...
You're confused. Probably thinking of the other guy. The original, the one you stopped looking for.
I mean, that was still you for quite a while.
But you're not the only clone on this rooftop. And I know from personal experience how tough it was to come to grips with being a copy of someone else.
That's why I gave up my identity as Guardian. That's not the only thing you gave up.
Guardian being a clone makes a lot of sense because he just like went along with stuff and then everyone trusted him.
It was Cadmus' policy to delete the source material. He's dead.
You would know. I mean, honestly, between them and now Connor, it just seems like you form a little clone club and...
Fine! But what were you thinking using Sonics against an Appalachian?
Dude, never even heard of an apple laxative before tonight.
You freshmen never do the homework.
Oh yeah, because you did a lot of research.
Haven't you taken the guided tour of the hall?
Those are rhetorical questions, right?
The Appalachians were an alien race of energy beings that attacked Earth 12 years ago. Host bodies, including one made of crystal that could absorb and redirect a sonic attack.
Oh yeah, they said the Appalachians motivated the formation of the Justice League in the last episode.
The empty husks the aliens left behind became the League's first trophies. Ugly's device must have reactivated the husks. Sphere's tracking the device's apocalyptic energy readings.
Also, he's saying freshmen don't do the homework, but considering you apparently are just realizing what the Blue Beetle suit is, does, and how it communicates with him, and he's been on the team for, let's say, 3 weeks to a month, doesn't seem like any of you talk to each other the way you, like, should.
It sounds sad.
Gizmo pulled together the residual psychic energy of its former alien host, but that monster doesn't feel anything.
It's a typical thing said of Gollum and Frankenstein-type creatures.
Wow, 5 syllables. I didn't think you knew any words with more than 2.
Hilarious. We'll see.
Hilarious.
Jam all apocalyptic signals in the area.
Hell yeah, hamster ball. Yeah, and then without being able to control it, the husk is still alive.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Hey, we didn't do anything to you. They really throw Wolf very often on this show. Like, if this were live action, they'd have to have so many no animals were harmed.
That tactic would be ineffective. Por favor, I'm trying to.
Oh my god, dude. Walk and talk, walk and talk. Like, you can't always stop mid-fight to argue with yourself. Dr. Fate's only like 50% effective half the time, and at least he's realized how to fight and go and argue with the consciousness he's taking over. Red alert. What the hell?
Open fire!
Okay.
Mixing an Appalachian husk with the potential for nuclear meltdown could be a recipe for disaster or hilarity. I haven't decided.
I support this voice.
But you could deal with the interloper meat back in the clearing.
Happy to oblige.
Alright. I support the voice and their way with words. Or hilarity. I haven't decided yet. And calling them meat. Hilarious.
That tactic would be more effective if you fired through bone.
Oh, no.
Blue, let's go. Fight your energy.
They really were like, I think bullets will stop it.
Deploy. We can't let it breach the reactor.
Seriously, wouldn't we call for backup or... They all love working on a team until they just don't. Y'all don't stop throwing Wolf around. Hamster ball.
Lock it down.
Working on it!
Sphere. Pillbug mode. See if you can take control of it.
Does it have a brain source to take over? Yeah.
I don't suppose we could just ask it to play
I'm
nice.
putting Wolf up for
Such a tactic
adoption.
would be weakness.
This is horrible.
Wait, you mean it's possible?
I'm whelmed by all this attention.
You're a grown man, sir. You can't still be out here with
I
wordplay.
thought you ditched the hero game.
Let's face the facts. He
Yeah, I was saying
never
that from
afraid.
last season.
Speedy was abducted before any of us met. You're the guy we trained
Bro,
beside.
I
But
said
beside,
that.
You're the only you we know.
Also, why is Wally out of the hero game?
Your clone with anger management issues doesn't change that.
You're the second clone with anger management issues. I was like, you're not even unique, bro. We've already done this.
Go get Calder to see the light. From what I hear, he needs course correcting, but write me off. Or don't. Either way.
He does look like he could use a sandwich. He's rather slender. Skipping leg day or something.
Blue, break off.
No! It's not attacking!
It's communicating.
Communicating! Communicating its pain!
Aww. And that's what I...
We sense the power in this place. Power enough to destroy us.
Not a suicidal golem.
I can relate.
And who can relate? Woo! We can help you.
We're calling Black Canary. We need another session.
We can't have that.
No, I'm very into this. Oh, what is... Oh. No, what? I mean, if you're killing it, that's what it wants. Or... I can't even... I mean, it wanted to die, I guess. Is this...
Don't know who you guys are, but you took that
Don't
thing
know
down.
who Superboy is? Seriously, he's wearing the... Like, it's on his chest, bro.
It was alive. And now it's gone. Who attacked? Who killed it?
Like, they had a blasty arm, which could just be something that they put on, but... Oh.
Gone.
Breathing. Steady heartbeats, but non-responsive.
That does not look good for them. McGann, what did you do?
Alien Whisper are now a living warning to anyone else straying from the path of the light. But why blow up gruesome?
Resource falling into enemy hands is a resource best disposed of.
They love throwing people into shadow. First season, it's the light. They go disembodied voices on a Zoom call. Now it's a disembodied voice in a forest. It's always Sportsmaster too. He's always the connection.
How'd it go?
Okay. Him and Artemis are still together?
He wouldn't hear us. I don't suppose I could copy off yours.
Not a chance.
She looks older.
Happy Valentine's Day, Artemis.
I knew there was gonna be a Valentine's Day connection. Like, he also looks older, but like hers is very like distinct to me.
I remembered too. I got you your
She
favorite
looks
food.
very much like Cheshire now.
Babe, you rock.
You're still worried about Roy.
He's lost, babe.
So I guess they're both out of the superhero game? Whack, hate that for me. Is it bad I care more about Artemis than Wally? Again, we've got enough Flashes. I mean, arguably we have enough Archers too, but... Oh, hey-oh. Cheshire?
Someone looks worse for wear.
It's very recognizable hair. All you need is the silhouette.
Cheshire.
Again, very recognizable
Sure, Rick.
voice.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to make you clean up your act.
She's like, shave, dude, you look gross.
You lost the right to backseat drive when you left me to return to a life of crime.
I'm still your wife. Legally. Grants me certain privileges to knock sense into you.
Bro, this Harry Potter-ass ending. Everyone's just got together and got married.
Anything else or anyone.
The only thing
Not
missing
me.
is 2.3 children with terrible...
Wait.
What?
When Harper. She needs her father, Roy.
Why do I feel like Cheshire's about to drop that kid off and be like, peace?
You need to exorcise Sweetie's ghost once and for all.
He looks a hot mess.
While I was away, I called
Snapback queen. She said I fit back in my old costume. Don't worry about it.
one last chance to find the original Roy Harper.
Okay. So we've caught up with everyone, I think. Is there anyone from last season we haven't at least seen? I don't think so. I would like to get some Zatanna like Rocket focus now that they're officially part of the League, and pretty much, you know, what's left of the League, discounting like Captain Atom and Red Tornado, since everyone else is off facing their war crime tribunal. So I would like to maybe next episode get some more time with them, but I think we finally caught up to everyone. Wally and Artemis are retired. They're in like happy college student bliss. I don't know why they like. I really can't think of good reasons for either of them to quit. Artemis I can kind of see just being like, screw it, I want to be normal. But Wally seemed to like really enjoy being in the superhero business. But also he was the one kind of who was sublimating his very real trauma in the last season. So it might have just hit the point where he's like acts completely normal. And then he's like, actually screw this, I'm not going to be a superhero anymore. And it's like really surprising to everyone because he never externalized his emotions. So it could be one of those. I guess we'll see. So Roy Harper, the clone, but pretty much the only Roy Harper anyone's ever known because the other one got abducted at like 13. He's in a bad place. He's dirty, he's dingy, he's unshaven, hasn't slept in 3 days. Him and Cheshire got legally married, which the really funny part about that is that they legally got married. Like, I just can't imagine them going to the courthouse, you know? Like, did she have to get her social security card out? I feel like that's the kind of thing she would have gotten rid of a long time ago, but whatever. Or is it like under a false name that they got married? Like, the legally married part is what's sticking out to me because she was flirting with him the literal entire time, so it's not surprising they got together. But I guess the commitment is shocking. She ditched him, found out she was pregnant, came back with a baby. I still don't think she's gonna stick around, but she seems to genuinely want to support her husband, ex-husband, whatever the hell. And like, all right, I'm gonna give you help on this one last mission, and then you gotta step it up, be Mr. Dad, put a crib together, because his apartment's nasty. I know they have mold. That baby is gonna get lead poisoning in like a second. Like, that is not a baby-proof apartment. So they need to move somewhere else immediately. Motel 6, which is not really better, but slightly better than the condemned building he's currently living in. I got distracted by the baby care, but hold on. Yeah, there's a whole main mission. They throw in all the little personal details at the end, and I just get so hyper-focused on that I'm like, oh yeah, they like fought some giant robot or whatever. No, they fought a husk of an alien robot, well, like a golem made out of, that was previously consisted of alien consciousness that have been driven out, but there's still like this residual consciousness that when pushed together into a Hulk golem against its will, immediately wanted to die, which is so deeply tragic. I'm like kind of not surprised because they were just like, oh, it's just a stupid husk, like I'm controlling it, and I'm like, that's never how these kind of narratives go. Even like the phrase golem, I'm like, okay, that's not what's gonna happen. Because either it's a Frankenstein thing where it's like, no, I am new life and I want to find a partner so I'm not alone in this weird half life, half death that I consist of. Or yeah, they go straight to just being completely suicidal, and it's like Sporky from Toy Story 4, where the having consciousness is so painful you want to end the misery immediately. Happy children's fare, obviously. I don't know why, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, how come suicidal ideation shows up so often in children's media? They all seem like really bad teachers to Blue Beetle, because obviously, you know, he didn't do his research, but he did not do his research when he joined the team, but it doesn't seem like they enforce it, and doesn't seem like anyone actually has talked to this kid since he joined the team. It makes sense that he's new based off the environment. It's weird that they don't explicitly tell you how new he is, but the vibe is still like, because none of them seem to know how he works or what he's doing or going through, it feels like he just got here 3 days ago, he's been on every mission, and everyone's just like, hope he doesn't kill us all? I don't know. Like, where's the team building? Where's the danger room? Black Canary would never let this happen. Why isn't she still in charge of training? Even Red Tornado was kind of like in a very flat, monotone kind of way. It was like, get your shit together. This is embarrassing. Come on, guys. You're not doing. You've been here. Why are you so bad at this? Train the children. Like Batman, you're letting this go down? I realize you don't care about their safety, but at least you want them to be good in the field. Like, this is not good in the field if no one knows how to work together. We have a new mysterious shadowy figure, because now that the light is no longer shadowy figures, they wanted to add some more mystery. They wanted to add their, you know, Lord Ozai to have a deep voice in the shadows. I'm curious about him because he had some kind of tech arm, which we saw with Lex Luthor's secretary bodyguard thing. She had a robot arm. It kind of looked like Blue Beetle's sonic device. Obviously, we know that sonic devices would not have worked on the golem. Part of me was almost like, hey, it's like Cyborg. But I'm like, I'm assuming Cyborg is not a villain in this, so it's not Cyborg. But it seemed to be some kind of a similar... I couldn't tell if it was like a gun he had or a gun that's a part of him. Like, that changes my estimation or my guess on who it could have been. So I don't know about that either. At this point in the show, I'm kind of more interested in, you know, their personal growth and their personal development. Like, 5 years is such a long time for, like, you know, teenage characters. Because, yeah, 15 to 20 is a completely different character. Especially when you think about it. All of these seasons go by and it's like 3 months. So it's like, if 3 months of their life is that crazy, there's so many things that could have happened in 5 years. So they're like, here's a mission, we were fighting a thing, and I'm like, oh, that's really sad. Then I'm like uber focused on just like, oh my god, who's breaking up, who got back together? Even though I am laughing because it is very Harry Potter epilogue. It's interesting. I'm very caught up in the personal human drama of it. I like that stuff. And I'm just having a really good time with the season. I genuinely said this a couple episodes ago, but I'm like, this could have been my season 1 and I would have probably been just as intrigued. Everyone's less annoying, so we would have saved a lot of time, but I do think the backstory and getting to know these characters, even when they drove me crazy, does make this so much more fulfilling. So I appreciate what we went through to get here. Alright, well, I think that's all of my thoughts for this one. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, etc. All those good things that make me very happy. If you don't want to do that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on Twitter at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace! Yep, and I waved. It's really late, guys. I'm filming this very, very late, okay? So, I did my best.